So I think women have to be very mindful of just how they move in general. Like another argument I've always made is like women in college. When you're in college, if you are, again, I am not co-signing women getting loose and wild in college. If you're gonna do it, have sex with dudes outside your college.
And some women are smart enough to do that. They
Exactly.
Because we all know in college the reputation moves like this.
It's a controlled environment. Everybody knows everything.
Yes, and from there, you've got to hope that you, when you graduate, move to a completely different place because that reputation can travel with you in your city.
Oh yeah.
So again,
It's on your transcript.
yes,
Yeah. There's women right now that I look at that online. I'm like, I can't believe she got whacked. But it's from a dude who is from a whole different.
he doesn't.
Yeah.
He doesn't know, or even if he knows about it, he don't know those people, so he ain't worried about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So back to your question, I just think women have to be very mindful of how they allow their business to be put out there. And again, really they have to start thinking long-term because a lot of times women are making decisions in the moment and what they think they're happy with right now, but they're not considering how will this affect me 5-10 years from now. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And they have to be honest with themselves. What do they want? One of the reasons why we're seeing this issue happen is because you have a lot of women who have convinced themselves, I don't need a man. I don't want a relationship. I don't care about marriage, boom, 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 boom. But they're lying to themselves. Deep inside, they do want it. And so then what happens is 5 or 10 years later, when they finally come to accepting that reality of theirs, now that past conflicts with where they're trying to go in life. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But if you would have accepted this is where you wanted to be in the future back then, you would have made smarter decisions back then to set you up better for what you want to receive.
Why do you think at this point in time women are lying to themselves about really wanting a relationship? What do you think? Do you think that's pride or ego?
Yeah, I think one is to like not get their hopes up high. I'd rather act like I don't want it or convince myself I don't want it so that when I don't get it, I don't feel some kind of way about it. You know what I'm saying? There's also society, friends and family trying to act like you don't need that. It's no, talking bad on it. And they're trying to validate, for some of them, they've already made some bad decisions. So they have to validate those decisions by acting like, well, I don't care about marriage or relationship. But again, they have to stop lying to themselves. And this is something for people to understand in general. What you speak will become your reality. You can't keep saying, I don't want, I don't need, and then think it's going to come into your life anyway. And you can't be afraid. I think some women have been shamed into not wanting a relationship. Like some women, when they say they want one, people make them feel like they're needy or they're this or whatever. And it's like, yo, no, F what anyone else got to say. What do you want in your life? Plain and simple. And again, I have to bring this back to the guys for a second. It's the same thing with guys when it comes to being in the streets and having sex with women. There are dudes out there who just don't like that whole dynamic. They don't care about sleeping with this one, that one. They just want, they're what I call relationship guys.
Yep.
They've always been relationship guys. They're not about dating and being all over the place. But some of them will try to convince themselves to be out there in these streets because this one said, oh, you can't be stressing about women right now. You can't do this. And it's like, yo, be true to who you are. Because the minute you're not, you're going to set yourself up for bigger problems.
That makes sense. So I like the way you brought up the family and friends, because I think the family and friends is very important. I think that shapes who you are as a person very early. Most of the trauma actually comes from childhood.
Yeah.
I hear this conversation a lot, especially with women. They always talk about the woman's father and the importance of it to that directly affects her relationship dating with men. But I'm not sure if that's truly a deal breaker. Would you consider a woman with a broken relationship with her father, is that really a deal breaker?